Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode from the Board Game Man. My name is Jamie Cloninger. I'm kind of excited to show you this episode. This is a really easy game to learn. I found this at my local Savers about a couple weeks ago, and I saw the cover of this box, and it just, what is that? And cautiously, optimistically opened up the box, and it was complete. And I am just stoked to show you this game. It was from 2007. From Fundex Games. It's a 2 to 4 player game. In this game, you are a rug salesman. Very interesting. And the name of the game is Marrakesh. Now look at the cover of that box. Doesn't that grab your attention? Like, what is that? And that's what grabbed me. So let's head on over to the gamer's table, and I'll show you how to sell some rugs. Okay, here we are at the gamer's table, and here is the Marrakesh game. Let me go ahead and show you the components of the game. First and foremost, here is the board. The board is really nice. It's a 7x7 grid, and you also have the wood die, which is really cool, and these are the different markings that are on there. It's 1 through 4. It's a 6-sided die, but you have 1 through 4 on there. Really cool looking die. And then you have Ahmad. He is the shopkeeper, and I like him. He's actually pretty cool. I like him a lot. That's really, really cool. He moves around the board. You also have the dirhams, and these are the currency that are in the game. The gold ones that have the camels in the front are worth 5 points each. And then you have the silver ones, which look like, I believe it's the Taj Mahal, I believe is what that's supposed to be. And these are worth 1 point each. Then you have the instruction booklet, which is really, really nicely done. I know it looks really thick, but each one of these pages is actually like I said in the intro, a language. So technically all you have to do is read the first page, which is the English, and that's it. All the rest of these pages are different languages. Pretty amazing. And then you also have this cool little bag that you can keep all the coins in when you put it away. Nice little bag they have this in, along with you can put the rugs, which I'm going to show you right now, which are literally the star of the game. These are the rugs you play with. These are awesome. Look at these. They're actual pieces of felt. I mean, really cool. And you get 15 each of these, and you get 12 of these. It's kind of weird how they did that. They had 15 here, 15 here, 15 here, and 12 here. Kind of bizarre, but when you have other players playing, you get 12 each instead of the 15. So it's kind of interesting. It kind of depends on the player count, how many you play with. And that's pretty much the components of the game. Now let me go ahead and show you how to play the game. It's very, very easy. What you do is you go ahead and take a mod here, and you're going to place him right in the middle of the game. Or the board, I'm sorry. Now what you're going to do is obviously you roll the die. Whoever gets highest goes first. We'll also say orange is the first player. So we'll go ahead and take the red and blue out of here. Okay. And let me show you how this works. So the orange is going to roll, and they're going to roll a 2. Now, how you move Assad. You can either move him forward, you can turn him to the right and go 2, or you can turn him left and go 2. The two things you cannot do, you cannot go diagonally, and you cannot turn him 180 and go this way. Okay, it's either straight ahead, right, or left. Okay, so we rolled a 2. So he can decide, I'm going to go ahead and go straight ahead. Why not? So go to 1, 2. Now, it's time to lay down a rug. Let me show you the ways where you have to lay a rug. It has to be adjacent to Assad. It has to be touching him one way or another. So, for instance, you can lay it here. You can lay it here. You can lay it here, or you can lay it like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. As long as one half of the carpet is up against him. Okay? So I'll just go ahead and lay it right there. That's where I'm going to lay my carpet. Okay, or my rug. I should say rugs. It's funny because in some instances it says carpets, and then in the instruction booklet it says rugs. So it's kind of like, okay, whatever they are, we'll call them rugs. Okay, so now it's yellow's turn. Yellow's going to go ahead and roll the die. Yellow rolls a 1. So he can decide, okay, do I want to go straight? Do I want to go left and right? He's going to go ahead and go right. I'm going to go right 1. Okay? And same thing with him. Now, let me show you what you can do in this instance. Now, the one thing you cannot do, I'm going to show you that right now. Say Assad was, say he was right here, okay? You cannot entirely cover an opponent's carpet completely. So I would not be able to do this. Okay, that is an illegal move. You can cover up half of a rug, but not the complete one. So if he was right there, I could say I'm going to lay it right here. Or lay it here. Or I can lay it here. I can lay it over only half of one, not a complete one. Okay, I just wanted to let you know about that. So he went ahead and moved 1. So now he's going to say, okay, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, and so on. We'll do a couple more moves, and I'll show you a couple other things that come with the game. So orange will roll. Orange rolls a 4. Now this is a good time to show you what these are for. You'll see these little markings in the back. What happens is when you go towards that area, it's going to move you to that other direction. So say I rolled a 4, say I decide to go this way. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how that works, okay? Same if you're going this way. If you're going this way, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you pretty much go right up to it and go 1, 2, and then you're going to go swing by 3, 4. Okay, and that's how that works. So orange, we're going to go ahead and put his rug, and he's going to go ahead and place it right up against yellow's there. There we go, just like that. Okay, now it's yellow's turn. So yellow is going to roll a 2. Let's see, what does he want to do? He can either, now in this case, he can only go this way or this way, because he cannot turn in 180. So he's just going to go forward 2. 1, 2. Now yellow, what yellow is going to do is he's going to go ahead and do what I just told you we can do, is cover up half of that opponent's carpet. Rug, I'm sorry, I keep saying carpet. And there you go. So that's a legit move. Okay. So now say you got orange turn. Orange rolls a 3. So orange is going to say, let's see. I'm going to go. Actually, what he can do is do this and go 1, 2, and 3 and still be safe on that platform. So what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and move him there. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up half of his carpet and go this way. Okay. And that's what you can do there. Now yellow is going to roll. And yellow is going to roll a 1. And he's going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go this way. And roll a 1. He's going to move 1. And yellow is only going to cover up half that carpet. He's going to go like so. Okay. Now that is good because the more of your carpet that shows up on top at the end of the game, that's how you pretty much win the game, is you get points for how many halves of carpet that are on top. Now let's say we're playing a few more moves, and we have a few more carpets out there. Let's say we'll kind of do this and this, and we'll just for point sakes here, I want to show you how this works. Let's see, we'll go like this, and then we'll do like this. We do something like that, okay? What happens is, say you're rolling the die, and all of a sudden, you have no choice but to land on an opponent's rug, okay? So say I rolled a 1, I had to move here, say this was covered, whatever, and I landed here. Say that's the yellow player, I landed on an orange carpet. You have to pay your opponent 1 dirham for each half a carpet that is adjacent to the carpet that you landed on. So in this case, it would be 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 there. You'd have to pay 3 dirhams over to your opponent. Say it was like this. Say it was going like this. You would owe him 5 because this is adjacent to it. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It does not count if it's diagonally like this. It's not connected that way. Okay. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and that would be it. Unless it's like this, then it'd be 4, 5. Okay. So that's how the scoring goes with that. So the game keeps going on where more and more carpets are thrown out there. You're going to have all these carpets sitting out here like so. And then the end of the game comes when all the carpets have been laid. Once all the carpets have been laid, you're going to go ahead and count each half of square carpet that's out there. So for instance, if this was the case, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yellow would have 14 points. Orange, if you count orange, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yellow would win the game 14-9. Now, if there is a tie, say you both have 14 points on each side, that's when the currency comes into play. The currency is the tiebreaker. So if it's a tie on here and it's 14 carpets, 14 points for each player, you go to the coins, and then whoever has the most coins wins the game. And in this case, it would be, what do they call it in here? The best salesperson would soon be named. It says each salesperson tries to have the highest number of rubs visible at the end of the game while amassing the biggest fortune. So that is what you were trying to do in the game. So there you have it. It's Marrakesh. It's a very easy game. It's so fun. It might be a little boring at first because you're trying to lay down carpets and stuff, but once it starts getting kind of heavy, it can get pretty crazy. And then you can't avoid landing on other opponents' carpets, and then you're in trouble. So, and that, I think that's great. It's such a simple game. And look, I mean, the rugs are amazing. These are really cool. So anyhow, there's Marrakesh. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins, and if there's a tie, you go to the currency, and whoever has the most currency in that case would win the game.